Hello everybody, it's me Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another review. This time I'm reviewing the House of the Dead Remake. Yes, I know it took a lot longer than normal before I got to this turn, and honestly I'm kind of sad I didn't get to it sooner because I felt at this point this would have made my top 10 worst games of 2022, hands down. But since I didn't play it, I couldn't include it in that list. Now, let's get over the details with this. It was published by Forever Entertainment and developed by Megapixel Studio and originally launched on April 28th of 2022 on just about every system, with a update, a new version coming out for the PS5 and Xbox Series X sometime this year, 2023. Now, what exactly is this? Well, it is a horror-themed rail shooter that was made all the way back in 1996 by Sega, and this is their remake of it. This is the remake of it. You know what? I want to do an honest review and be nice, but I just can't with this. This actually angers me. This warrants a rant. So I'm going to say it right now. This is going to be a review and a rant. Let's first of all get with the good parts. It is a total remake from the ground up of the original 1996 quarter-sucking classic when you went to the arcades and played this with a friend, 2 players as you go through 5 levels of fighting all kinds of zombies, blowing them all to bits as you progress through and try to save other people from being killed. It had a couple parts where you could actually branch off based off what you would shoot. They would allow you to go to different sections of this, murder castle, as I'm going to call it. But in the end, the arcade game, I'm sorry, it sucked. It really did. It was good for what it was, but this just wasn't good. And when you go and spend the time to make a remake of an original game, and all you do is basically just bump up the graphics slightly. The voice acting is atrocious. The lip syncing is non-existent. The animations are god-awful. It's herky, it's jerky. They added nothing to it other than, to me, it feels like a coat of paint of the original game. Now, don't get me wrong. If you are a fan of the original game, they do stay true to the overall playability of it. They do add a new feature of extreme mode or whatever the heck it's called. Honestly, the gore is up there. There's some enemies that I have to admit look pretty cool, especially the first boss. As you blow away his armor and you blow away the flesh from his skeleton, that's kind of cool. But the way the enemies die is just terrible. They just bubble away. They did not add anything to this. They did not. And it actually shows for just how piss poor this actual game is. Honestly, I'm probably going to get red flagged on YouTube because of the new terms of agreement, not allowing to show any sort of violence or gore anymore, or curse words. And I'm going to get red flagged for this game. This game is probably going to get demonetized. Yeah, this game. This is the crystal skull of light gun shooters. Now, I have to say this. When you're playing it, at least on the PlayStation 4, it does allow you the options of playing in 2 different ways. One, using your analog stick to control your cursor, because remember, this was a light gun shooter game, and there's no such thing as light gun shooters anymore, people. No, there's not. Thanks to HD TVs, there's no way of doing it. So this consists of you using analog stick to move your cursor around to shoot the enemies. Now, I have found the analog cursor works great on boss battles because if you have it set in the exact location of the enemy's weak spot, you can just keep it there and not move your analog stick and just keep mashing the bullet button, and you can keep hitting them in their weak spot to help defeat them faster. That's a little heads up. The other option they give you is to be able to use the move control features of being able to tilt the controller to actually aim the cursor, almost like using a light gun. And honestly, at first, it worked very good. It's got the ability to go in and set the sensitivity for you to be able to aim a little bit better, and it worked great. But much like most games that use this gimmick, it has a severe issue with drift, like well after a minute in. You will notice after a while you're turning your controller 90 degrees to get it to shoot straight, and there does not seem to be a way to reset and recalibrate it. That right there is a big no-no, especially in, quote, a light gun game. And since this is pretty much an exact port of the arcade game, it's not that long. You're looking at maybe an hour's worth of gameplay at best. I was able to play through it. In fact, most of the footage you're seeing is from the whole damn game. Seriously, other than the final boss, which I didn't include, this is it. There's like 4 bosses in the 5 levels that you play through. That's really it. You got your armored dude at the beginning. You got Batman right here. And then you got the giant spider, and then you got the main boss. That is about it. And like I said, it adds nothing to it. If they went the route of actually doing a remake like they did with, I don't know, let's say the Spyro Reignited Trilogy or Crash Bandicoot or anything else, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But this, all they did was enhance the graphics. The gameplay itself is stale, moldy crap. Honestly, the AI is terrible. They just bum rush you and you just shoot them down. And I know you're like, Nathan, what are you expecting from a game like this? Obviously, I wasn't going in expecting much. And it shows, because this is a terrible, a god-awful remake of a game that really didn't deserve one in the first place. There's so many games out there that deserve remakes or remasters. And instead we get this? The House of the Frickin' Dead? No, this is awful. It's not fun to play. It's just a button masher. And my God, how many times do I have to sit here and say, you're playing it every time. Reload, 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 reload. You have like, what, 6 rounds in your gun before you have to reload? And every time, reload, reload. It's like, it's ear shattering. Yes, you can change it to the hardcore mode where the guy goes, ha, instead. So instead of hearing reload, you hear, ah, ah, ah. And it does have 2-player local co-op. Now, if they had brought something to the table, having you be able to play this magnificent beast of a fantastic game online with somebody else, that would only make it a little bit better. But no, they only allow online local co-op, aka couch co-op, which actually screws the pooch with this. If online would make it a little bit better, it really would. I mean, this is a garbage gas. It's a garbage game. It was a garbage game when it was in the arcades all those years ago, back in 1996, and it hasn't gotten any better. They did not improve upon anything in this game. It plays like crap. It looks like crap. It sounds like crap. The animations are crap. The voiceovers are crap, and it shows. Because my buddy Deadman80 even pointed out to me that it's selling for a whopping $12 right now on the PlayStation Store. That's right, a game that originally started as $30 is now currently selling for $12. Yeah, you know what? They should pay me $12 to play this game. This game was a piece of crap. It looks like crap. I'm sorry, people. Calm down, Nick. Calm down. I love the original in the arcades, because let's be honest, the arcade game was designed to suck your quarters away as fast as it could. But I still believe the arcade version looks better than this. This looks like ass. It plays like ass. Everything about it, thank God there's no smell-o-vision, because if there was smell-o-vision, it would smell like dookie. It really would. This sucks. The core sucks. The game sucks. The voice acting sucks. The placing of the story sucks. The game length sucks. Everything about this sucks. And I can't sit here and say in any shadow of the doubt that I could recommend this to anybody. Don't bother playing this game. If you go to Walmart and you see it in a bargain bin for 99 cents, take that dollar and buy you a Slim Jim, because you'll get more excitement and more fun out of the Slim Jim than you will this. This isn't even worth the disc that it came printed on. This is an abomination. And how anybody thinks that they can take the time and money to actually do this and call it a remake just makes me sick. This is what's wrong with the world. And yet I sit here and wait for a remake or a remaster of Jak and Daxter, and I have to play this shit instead. Run away from this. Don't play this in any... Don't play it. Save your money. This was Nate, a.k.a. Devil Dog. I want to thank each and every single one of you for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with me on this. And remember, here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, The devil is in the details. Peace out until next time, y'all.